Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Braves versus Phillies Major League Baseball matchup on Tuesday, June the 20th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab, and while you're there, be sure to check out our latest offering. It's called the Pickdawgz Dime Club. The way the Dime Club works, it is geared towards high bankroll players. It's asked for by our high bankroll players in our Pick Dawgz community. You call the toll-free number when you get a chance. You call it, and you'll talk to a live person. See if the Dime Club is for you. But anyways, let's get to this one. It is the Phillies and the Braves, a battle in the National League East. And while the Phillies have had their shares of bumps in the road, none of those have been recently. 8-2 in their last 10 coming into this one. And the Phillies returning home from a pretty long road trip. And I'll tell you, caught the A's when the A's were red hot and did some damage there. So didn't get caught up in it all. Played the red hot teams, not the teams that were expected to be hot or expected to be near the top, the Diamondbacks and the A's, but they caught, those teams when they were at their hottest and did their damage. I've been super critical of the Phillies over the years. Big time payroll in 4 or 5 players, and really not enough payroll in the pitching staff, but have bats will travel, and the Phillies have been getting it done, and the pitching staff has been good enough. Ranger Suarez gets the ball here for the Phils, and he hasn't been absolutely terrible. He doesn't go all that deep into games, but what he's been in there is he's kept the Phillies in these games, and I think when you have the bats that they have, certainly get it done. We know Bryce Harper, not the smartest guy out there. We heard his comments about the Oakland A's, and this guy, he must have never taken a math class in his life to figure out that he's part of the problem with that big salary, not part of the solution with his words of wisdom about how, economics of baseball work, because he's busted up the economics of baseball personally. If he wanted the A's to stay in Oakland, he should have thought about that when he was negotiating his own contract. But anyways, on the other side, Spencer Strider, generally a guy we've seen in the minus 200 plus range, and here we see him in the very bettable range. And is this the books, looking for action on the Braves, or is it looking for, or do they just feel the Phillies are that strong in this spot? It's one of those things where, what the books are always trying to do, somewhat balance out the action. They feel that the Phillies, being the public team that they are and the big market team that they are, kind of balancing things out. We'll have to see how it plays out. But in the meantime, I just think the Braves are just hammering the baseball. I think they're actually hitting the ball better than the Phillies. I think their pitching is better than the Phillies. I think they win on the road here. I'm going to take the Atlanta Braves, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.